Another mass shooting in America, this time at a July 4th parade in Highland Park, which is a suburb just north of Chicago. Police telling us at least 6 people are confirmed dead. More than 24 have been taken to area hospitals. Right now, the gunman is still at large. They're looking for somebody to be between the ages of 18 to 20 years old, a white male, small build, wearing a blue T-shirt. They say they have recovered a rifle. And maybe most chilling of all, police saying that this person, this shooter, took up a sniper position above a roof, firing on the people at the parade. I want to get right to Reheema Ellis. She's been following all the news out of Chicago for us. Reheema, what more can you tell us?
I think that what you just mentioned, Tom, is so important for people to know, that there was a thought early on that this shooter may have been on the ground with those who were participating in the parade. And what we just heard now is brand new information coming from police that this shooter was coming, the shots were fired from an elevated position. So this person had a chance to just shoot down into the crowd. The other information that was updated that from what we learned earlier about the number of people who were injured, 6 people dead. He said 24 others were seriously injured. What he did not tell us yet, however, we do not know, is the ages of those who are dead and injured. That information is yet to come. But this is very important information about this shooter whom they are looking for. And authorities say that they have created a perimeter around the parade area. In addition, because they say this is still an active situation, they're telling people in the community that they should shelter in place. Initially, the report from authorities when the shots rang out, they wanted people to disperse. There were hundreds of people who were attending this 4th of July parade. The shots rang out. Authorities encouraged people to disperse. Now they're telling them, those in the homes, that they should shelter in place as this manhunt now is underway for the person who shot into this 4th of July crowd. Tom?
Yeah, that's right, Reheema. Police saying that SWAT teams are going door to door, and you mentioned it was a 4th of July parade. We don't know anything about the victims yet, those victims who were killed, at least 6 of them, but you were right. This is a 4th of July parade, likely a lot of families out there. From initial reports, early reports, the shooting apparently started right after the parade kicked off, 10 minutes into this parade, and you can just imagine the amount of families that were out there, just like July 4th parades all across this country. Little children, families, everyone there excited to celebrate, of course, July 4th, such an important national holiday in this country, and yet some person, some deranged person, again, thinking this would be a prime target to take people out, and that person is still at large. Reheema, do we know the police presence as far as the dragnet to capture this person? Does it extend outside of Highland Park? Do we even know that, or do they think this shooter is still somewhere around that area?
I cannot confirm that at all at this point, Tom. We do know that there are multiple police and law enforcement agencies involved in this manhunt at this moment. There are, I should say, probably you should say that this is all hands on deck, if you will, as they're looking for the shooter, because this is a holiday. People are out. They weren't just at this parade, mind you. People must have been at parks and they're in their backyards for barbecues. You pointed out this happened in the morning. It was only 10 minutes, people are saying, after the parade began early this morning. And so people were out and about attempting to enjoy this 4th of July holiday. And now law enforcement is out and about trying to find the person who created this mayhem.
Police have recovered a weapon. They say it's a rifle, but they are saying this person could still be armed and dangerous. To consider this person, the shooter, armed and dangerous, they're asking people shelter in place right now, Reheema, and essentially a sort of, they don't want to scare people, but they don't want people to be outside there in the public in Highland Park, because at this point they don't know really what they're dealing with.
Absolutely. And what they do know is that they're dealing with someone who has deadly intentions and has carried them out. So knowing that that is what's in front of them, they want the streets to be as clear as possible of people who could end up in harm's way because of this person who is still at large. There were people who ran for safety when these shots rang out. As you point out, this is a gathering of families coming together. So when they ran, they left behind the lawn chairs, they left behind blankets, they left behind some of the food that they might have had, and some of the things that their children might have been carrying to this parade. Little children always carry some blanket or a toy or a stuffed animal with them. All of those things left behind as people ran for their lives.
And you think about this, Reheema, you know, July 4th parade, there are always fireworks, right? You are always going to hear sort of that crackling of sound. You're not sure what it is, even though we live in this day and age in this country right now where these mass shootings seem to be happening every single week. We're just coming off Buffalo. We're just coming off Uvalde. It seems anywhere Americans go these days, they can't feel safe at this point, right?
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.